there, my name is Samuel, and today we shall be taking a look at the Harry Potter set 75965, The Rise of Voldemort, which does contain 184 pieces, 6 minifigures. Yes, 6 minifigures. Technically, you get the main 4, then you get Tom Riddle's statue, and then you get Baby Voldemort. So yes, we will say we got 6 minifigures, and this does retail for £20, $20, and €20. And I've literally just finished reviewing the Expecto Patronus set, and I'm gonna say this is a miles better deal. The content of this set is great. The minifigures is absolutely amazing, and like I said, guys, so I do now have an official SRJstudios Instagram account, so please, if you want to see some behind the scenes and just some other things that I might not show on the channel, or maybe just sneak previews or just stuff like that, give it a follow. But yeah, if you do go on to enjoy this video, remember to leave a like, a subscribe, and a comment on it. Without further ado, let's take a look at the incredible minifigures and then the build itself. Starting off with the only good guy character in the set, and that is of course Harry Potter himself, which he has got his Triwizard Cup Finals outfit on, which is pretty cool, and he's got the Lloyd hair in black, which is pretty cool, especially, for example, hang on, let me grab a Lloyd. If you wanted to make like an evil custom Lloyd, because some theorize that he might turn evil, that could look pretty cool. If you change his eyes red, that would look really cool. But yeah, that honestly I think is such a cool piece. And look, there is Harry with Lloyd's hair, which honestly that looks really weird. But yeah, taking a look at Harry Potter in all seriousness, I really like the printing. It's bare, it's simple, but it's perfect because that's what it needs. They haven't overdone it in any way, which is great. It's a shame that they can't get the logos of the crest on Harry's shirt emblem, and there you can see that where it says Potter with the emblem, the star, which honestly I think that is just a really cool piece. And right, there we go, there it focuses in. But yeah, that is what Harry Potter looks like, and he looks really angry in this part. He does not look happy, and there you can see mine's got a mark on his head. That is a bit of a shame. I've only really noticed that now, but yeah, there you can see Harry, which I think is a pretty cool minifigure. So taking a look at Lord of Voldemort, or He Who Shall Not Be Named, then we have Peter Pettigrew. And then we've also got the, the Death Eater, which honestly, I think these are really good minifigures. And we've also got a baby version of Voldemort. Sorry, I was just looking for it. So taking a look at Voldemort first, he's technically, as you'll hear me say, I will explain it a bit better now. In one of the later clips, I do say that he's not in any other, he's technically not exclusive. So yeah, he's in the better term, he's exclusive to the sets. He's not in any other set, but it's a book, which you'll hear me talk about a bit more later on in this video. But there you can see what he looks like, which honestly, I think he just looks so evil, and I really like the new version. I think his dress piece really should have been detailed more. It looks a bit bland, and the paint application should be a bit thicker there. But apart from that, I think it looks pretty cool. And there is his wand, which honestly, I really like the look of that wand. I think it's a pretty good mold. And yeah, I really like it. It's just the white version. That's what I mean. So it's a great mold, but I was mainly referring to it's cool that you get it in another color. And I think the white one just works really well for what Voldemort's looks like. And then here you can see Peter Pettigrew, which honestly, I think this has got such an amazing lot of detailing. Honestly, looking at his body print, it looks so good. Honestly, the detail is there. It's just really on, they've really got on game, on point here. And there you can see the back, which I think is pretty awesome. So yeah, that is what he looks like, which honestly, I think it's great. He just looks really cool. And there you can see his alternative face. He looks really worried or nervous, and that's because he knows if he messes up this ritual, He Who Shall Not Be Named will be hunting him down if he did find another way or another minion. But then he also has that Lego knife piece, which is really weird to see, because this day and age, they don't really include it in any set, or they had that one for Ninjago. But yeah, it's just interesting to see that sort of back. And does anyone ever remember Cooking with Wormtail, that series? Yeah, wait, Peter Pettigrew, isn't that his nickname, Wormtail, I believe? But anyone remember that Cooking with Wormtail series? That was, wow, that was something I remember really enjoying. That I'm always where's season 2 or 3, and it just never happened. But there you can see the wands. Wow, that's trip down memory lane. But there you can see the Death Eater, which he looks pretty awesome, I have to admit. I like the fact that we actually get one in this set. And there you can see his face, which again, face printing, it's not been done the best here, but really, what can we say? It's okay, it's good enough, I would say. There you can see that. And then taking a look at the back printing, there you can see what it looks like, which yeah, I think it is definitely done well. But I don't get why the hood's down, because yeah, you're not meant to have the hood down, because it's meant to be up. in this thing, but actually that's a wizard's hat, so no, sorry, that sort of makes sense. And then here you can see we have a baby Voldemort, which is such a funny little piece. I will show that again in greater detail later, but I want to quickly show you a comparison of these now. So that's what they look like, which is really funny. But yeah, that is these minifigures of the set. So taking a look at the build itself, and again, it's just one of those sets I have to show you with the minifigures first, like all of it on there. It just looks incredible. So as you can see, we have all of the main characters. Let's remove the Wizard Cup. Here you can see we have Harry, we have Voldemort, we have Peter Pettigrew, and then we have got a Death Eater, which, sorry, I forgot what his name was for a second, or Scabbers as we also could call him. But yeah, removing the minifigures, as we would have already taken a look at them, by now taking all of them off here, you can actually see the build of the set, which honestly, I think it just looks incredible. Just looking at this build, it's just such a great aesthetic. It's quite a dark aesthetic, I will give it that. But it is still a really fine aesthetic. So having a look at this area here, you can see what it looks like. It is at an angle which is a pain, I guess, but it is fine. It works really well. Then here you can see that area, which, let's quickly just get rid of all that dust. Sorry, I did just literally dust this last night. I'm not really sure. It gets really dusty in here. But there you can see that element, which I really like the look of that. So I really just like that element. It's just such a good piece, as I've already said. There you can see we have the ingot piece on, like the grave. And then taking a look at the main part, which is pretty cool. And that sort of looks unfinished. But honestly, it's completely fine. I think it works decently well. And here you can see we have the Deathly Hello symbol, which is pretty cool there as like a little Easter egg. And then taking a look at this side here, you can see it, which honestly, I think this is such a cool build. I really like the look of this. And yeah, I think it's just such a good set, honestly. And yeah, the way this is done, so that is pretty cool. I like the fact that they rounded off the edges, and there you can see the Deathly Hello sticker. And yeah, but the main thing I really like is this is what I'm saying, it's just how they've just put it onto jumper parts. Like, I really like the way you just literally just clip it in, which I just think is such a, like, different idea. Lego typically don't do stuff like that, and it's just something I was like, oh, wow, that's pretty neat. That's really good, actually. And there you can see that going around the side. I, of course, will show you the back, which, yeah, it doesn't really have anything. I'm really getting some Weeping Angel vibes here, which actually I still need to review. I think I know I'm going to review the Doctor Who set. I think I've got a good time idea. I've literally just remembered that I want to do that. There you can see that, which I think is pretty cool. And yeah, honestly, there's not much else to show the build of that section. But here is this cauldron, which I think is really cool. I will show Baby Yoda in the minifigure section. But if we, of course, well, you would have already seen it by then. But there you can see a Baby Yoda. I'd do a comparison. It looks pretty funny and disturbing at the same time. Then here you can see the cooking cauldron. Sorry, I don't know, I got a bit tongue twisted there. And there you can see the fire at the back as well, which is pretty awesome. Once you put that on there, you can then add the bone in there. You can add some blood, I believe. Wasn't that from Harry, I believe? And then you can add a hand, which that is Peter's hand. And then you can, of course, add Baby Voldemort, which the idea of this set is once you have added all of the components, you can flick this, and the Dark Lord has been reborn. And yes, I did give his wand to Peter, because Peter is holding his wand, and when he finally meets Voldemort again, he does give him his wand. But yeah, honestly, I think that is such just a cool feature. It doesn't work, though. Like, it's a cool feature, don't get me wrong. I like the fact that you can sort of do the reincarnation of him. Like, you can have it like that, and you sort of bring him back. But it's a bit like, to me, who keeps it on display. I'm like, it's cool and all, but it doesn't work too well. And you can sort of see, actually, if we put Voldemort's hands down, there we go, that's perfect. Put that down and put him in. It works fine, but then when you try and do it too fast, like, it would just come off, which that's not really what you want. Like, you don't, oh, okay, guess it didn't that time. But yeah, that is a pretty cool feature. I do like the look of that. And then if we take a look at the grave area for Tom Riddle, there you can see what it looks like, which honestly, I think it's really well done, like the design. And you also, sorry, I did forget, you can add Harry there, which I will show you that in a minute. There you can see the sign for Tom Riddle. And the sword just fell, which is actually Lloyd's, which is quite funny. And yeah, that is what it looks like, which is pretty cool. And this is like a minifigure, but it's plain, so I won't really show that in the minifigure section. But here you can see it now, which is pretty cool. And again, some hidden side vibes with that 2x2 tile. I don't think I'm ever going to unsee that. Or the gaming tiles from Ninjago. Yeah, the Master of the Mountain range. But yeah, that's what it looks like. And honestly, what you can do with this, you can put Harry here, and I believe Oh, how was it? I think the way you're meant to position it is sort of if we angle this hand to that sort of that angle like that, and you sort of have it like that, something like that, because that's the scene where he's like stopping Harry from interfering. So yeah, that's what it looks like, which honestly, if we do it like that, that looks really awesome, just having them all like that. But yeah, that's what the set looks like. And now let's actually just take a look at the Trial Wizard Cup, which honestly, I think this is getting worse and worse, this build. I know, yeah, I'm definitely not a fan. Like, what is it? They've done one in like this year's calendar, or was it last year's? One of the two. It's just getting worse in my opinion. Like really, it's just getting so much worse. There should be a dual molded piece that's triple molded, that's just like the cup. Like I think that they could do a triple molded element and it would look really good. So please, Lego, make it a triple molded element. You're trying hard, I can see that, but they're just getting worse. But honestly, yeah, I think that's really funny though. But yeah, now let's take a look at my final thoughts on this set. Which overall, guys, I think this is such an incredible set. And for £20, it's amazing. Like honestly, you get Harry Potter exclusive to this set. You get Lord of Voldemort, or He Who Shall Not Be Named, in a figure who's basically exclusive, and it comes in one of those books, I believe. But still, nevertheless, it still makes him really valuable. Peter Pettigrew exclusive, and the Death Eater exclusive, and the baby version of Voldemort exclusive. Practically, if you're a Harry Potter fan, just get the set. Honestly, it's perfect. Even if you're not a Lego fan, this should be perfect because it's quite an iconic. I would say it's quite an iconic Harry Potter scene where you have like that, and then you start seeing like visions of his parents encouraging him and all of that. And it's just such a powerful, like, I don't know, it's just so powerful. And then especially with Diggory when he literally kills him in front of Harry. Like honestly, it's just such a, I would say, quite a great scene. It's like a really sad scene, and it's a really just a well-done scene. And for any Harry Potter fan, I think I'd really enjoy it. So yeah, that is my thoughts on this. Honestly, I think that is really awesome. So what do you guys think on this set? Please leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. And until tomorrow's video, I'll see you there. Bye for now.